Okay, we are back with Varnhold's lot. As you see, Magar Varn is at death's door, and we're gonna have to keep him alive. But we're working with a. We have four. I'm gonna say five. Five people who are pulling their weight. One person. I'm not gonna say any names. It's completely useless. So we're gonna. But we can't have her die yet because she is our cleric, unfortunately. Now, before I forget, of course, I'm going to have to move this a little bit. I must do her spells because we are fighting a dragon. So we're not going to fight the dragon yet, but we're going to need resist energy communal. That's going to be 10 minutes. All allies within 25. So we're going to replace that, put that, so we can get fire energy, resist energy. So it's going to give us 10 resistance against fire energy, which is going to be good. And the spell absorbs 12 points per caster level of energy damage. Protection from energy would be good too. That's 10 minutes per level, but I don't know how many times. I wish I had protection from energy communal, but that would be good enough. Okay, so we are going to look for, because instead of fighting the dragon, because we have to rest, but we're not going to rest right now because we want to make sure some other stuff is done. We fought quite a bit of enemies. We are not close to level 7, but fighting. Oh, snap. When did they get there? Hill Giant, Hill Giant. Smilodon, stay where you are. Gekor. Move right here. Class Bless on the party. Haste on the party. Is that Magar over there? Okay. And can't hit. Mage armor on himself. We're not gonna have the elk hit yet, because the elk's not buffed. Okay, here's my character. Auric. He needs mage armor. So I will mage armor. I'm gonna have shield too. Who is that? Tahara? Why is Tahara all the way up there? We're not gonna get Magar up in the front yet. He has 21 AC. We need to give him some other stuff. Let's see. 23 damage. But Tahara can hit. That's why she's up in the front. Oh. When we have 5 hits, we can go on and do something. So this is Gekor. Of course, we can't allow her to channel energy because she does not have selective channel. I could do it now, or I can just cure her wounds right off the bat. I'm gonna have her cure from a distance. I do have to put a mage armor on myself before I go. So I'll put a mage armor on myself. That's why we have to buff before we do these things. I can fireball them. I can cast haste as well. Or I can summon small elemental, which we're not gonna do yet, because we might be able to kill them without putting too much. Missed. Auric, I can get my attacks in. Okay. So we killed one. They're not as strong as I thought, but 2 hits. 2 hits will do it. Okay, Gekor. Nah, we're gonna have to cure light wounds. Where's Dahara? She's at death's door too. This is ridiculous. Hide armor. We have enough. Okay. She's weakened. She's weakened. Cure light wounds. Cure serious wounds. That barely did anything. Okay. It's just gonna have to do. I'm gonna try to do my best to keep them alive. Let me put mage armor on everyone who needs to be put mage armor on. Put mage armor on the Smilodon. Put mage armor on the elk. Okay, now we can go. We killed the hill giants that we wanted to kill. We might be able to rest after this. Oh, we might can put her in the back. Put her right here and put an orc in her place. Put Magar because he needs to be perception. Okay. Let's do some exploring over here. We're still not going to fight the dragon yet.
Let's head out.
Okay. Haste. The elk. Attack of opportunity, that's fine. Go back. Bull strength on my Smilodon. It's orc. Orc does have mage armor on him. Gekor doesn't have selective channel. I do have blessed. It doesn't even have a lot of selective channels. It's so pathetic. Cure light wounds. Cure moderate wounds for Magar. 13. Okay, she can attack. Was this Dire Wolf and then Greater Warg? Greater Warg might be the. We have the animal companions on there. Them. Okay. 22 armor class. I have spell combat, so I should be able to shield. Action left his turn to use. I thought I would be able to attack. Cast spells and with this dysfunctions, but the offhand spells that's being cast to use the ability, the magic must have one hand free while wielding a light or one-handed melee weapon in the other hand. As a full round action, he can use all of his attacks with his melee weapon from the magic spell list with a cast type of one standard action. Any attack roll made as part of this spell also applies to penalty. The question is he using a one-handed melee weapon? Oh, it's two-handed. So what's the point of it? It does have reach. Probably that's the problem. So I really don't get the benefit of spell combat. I want to see if I can retrain. How did the elk die? That's my question. Even fire elemental should do the most damage. Even her animal companion is trash. Oh, he didn't die, just fell down. Okay, now I died. Got a free attack of opportunity. I do need to kill this. Okay, that's dead. Oh, this is right next to the mana core. We're gonna have to go to sleep after this. This is crazy. Entangle. Now if they move, I could do some damage. 6 attacks still didn't kill that thing. 6 attacks still didn't kill that thing. Orc. The question right now is I do need a, if I can retrain I'm going to try to retrain them, because I didn't know it had to be a one or two-handed weapon, because we can forget reach. We don't care about reach. I want my spell combat. Okay, now they should become. I'm surprised he didn't set the whole thing ablaze. But acid dart. We're gonna have to go in there, which is gonna. Okay, that's enough. Magar. Unfortunately, I'm subject to my own spell rules. Magic missile. Smarladon should be able to kill it. The question is, are they still hasted? 4 more rounds. 3 attacks. Bow. She's not supposed to be using a bow anyway. I'm not gonna let her attack. Oh snap. Magic missile. Good. The deer's down. I'm not gonna send Barbara. Hideous Lather on this bandit. Why didn't you fail your saving throw? Okay, my turn at 6. Okay, this is Gecker. Trash. Brawler. Oh, reduced. That means he has. I doubt he has resistances. That's some type of armor or whatever. Why? Well, I was just trying to see why that was on. 3 attacks. Dart. Magic missile. Okay, great sword, two-handed. You can sell that. Acquire this item. Collect all. Skin. Collect. Skin. Okay, so now we can rest. Can we rest right here? That's the question. Oh, I have my mirror images. So I could. Hunting, this rest will take some time. Time past 5 hours. Oh, and another thing about is he knows how to cook. Oh, okay. We're in the during the day. These two are at Death's Door. Mage armor to me. Mage armor to the Smilodon. Mage armor to the Elk. Mage armor to himself. Or yeah, I'm gonna have to change. Plus 11 tech because that for shard is a +1 for shard. Let's see if I can give him. I did give him weapon focus for shard. I did get this build from someone else, probably because it has an 18 to 20 times to critical hit. Probably that's why we're using the for shard. Even though we don't get our spell combat with it. But I'm pretty sure we could get something just as good, like a long sword or something. Great sword has 19 to 20. It doesn't have an 18 to 20 critical. I guess it's not the end of the world. Maybe later on will be good. Okay, so we have those. Everyone has mage armor that needs mage armor. Tahara, let's see. Her armor class is 19. Breastplate, belt of giant strength is good. Let's see who needs amulet of natural armor. She's up front, so let's give that to her. Ring of protection, she's up there. I have all these rings of protection. Who else? Magar. No, it's not self-wall. Probably this will keep them alive just a little bit longer. Kingmaker Varnhold. 21 AC now. You can equip that. Studded leather armor is good. Potion of Shield of Faith. What we need to give them. Potion protection from evil. Potion of bark skin. Increases natural armor even more. Who else is up in the front? He's up in the front. Auric. Give him a ring of protection. Copper ring +1 deflection bonus. Can I equip another one to it? No, doesn't work like that. Okay. Okay, the party's ready. Everyone's buffed who needs to be buffed. Let's go kill a dragon. We did explore over here, right? But I want to do the dragon last.
Let us be careful.
Because it's going to be the final battle. Or the boss battle. Oh my goodness. What was that? What was that?
Yes, my friend? Never hesitate. I will lead you to victory.
Huge earth elemental.
Victory is near. To battle.
No, 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 no. How much to armor class? 5 defensively. 30 AC should be good.
A solid plan.
Okay. Question is, can I haste everyone? Okay, my skeleton will be in it. Not everyone will be in it though. The elk won't be in it and Tahara won't be in it. But Orc will be in it. Gekor is trash. Can I hideous laughter? Can I blur? I can't even blur this guy. Ah, there's 2 earth elementals. It doesn't have enough dexterity to break past this. Great. Drink this. Another bark skin. Nice, 24 AC. I need to cast a prayer for our souls. I wish I had. Okay, move right here, and I should be able to cast haste. I don't think that's gonna apply to my smile. Oh, okay, we got it. Okay, let's see. 30 armor class is nice to have. I would love to improve it even more, but hideous laughter will not work. Let's blur Kingmaker Varnhold. I do need to clear out this air for elemental. Kingmaker Varnhold.
Press on.
Reduce. Okay, 4 attack.
We can do it.
Okay, so now it's time for me to attack. I could do, or I could do mirror image. I did shield. Let's mirror image.
Strike with all your might.
Okay, great. Okay, Gekor can do 3 hits. Or I can prayer. Okay. But I do need a prayer. Earth Elemental versus Earth Elemental. Air Elemental versus Earth Elemental. Electricity. I think they have resistances to electricity. This is cold. I think they're gonna have a resistance to cold. So I'm just gonna do Earth Elemental. I did choose to do the Earth Elemental. Okay. She needs to go in there. I should cast Blur on her, but that elemental might come and let's see. Okay. Okay, let me try to cast Blur.
I will not die this easy.
Oh, he's attacking.
Believe in yourself.
Or do attack. That's 1. Cure serious wounds. Magar. Why did you fail? Okay. What do I have? False life? Oh, this is a personal spell. I only have 1 fireball. But I do have an acid dart. I'm entangled. This thing should be entangled too. Kyle, I would shoot twice, but I know I have bull strength. How can I bull strength work? It's because I'm entangled. Oh, I'm entangled. Permanent. Attempts to cast a spell must make a concentration check DC 15 plus spell level or lose the spell. Entangle is good if I'm not in the... Good.
Fight me.
We're still gonna fight. Kill this thing.
Forward.
I got a cure wounds. Where did he go? Where did Magar Varnhold go? Can I get him? So force it failed. Magic missile. Okay. Okay, 4 attacks. 6 attack. I'm trying to see how you missed. When you only need a little bit more damage. Okay, so now we can leave.
I'll go ahead.
I don't know why Gekor has that thing. Oh, okay. I don't know. Gekor needs to heal the boss. Okay.
Path is clear.
Can I dispel? It's a shame that I can't just dispel the entangle.
Let's head out.
I guess that's too much for the developers to put in. They did put in a lot of stuff. That's not like a knock against the developers. It's just it would have been great attention to detail. Oh, we got some good stuff. Heavy shield, wand of cure moderate. We could get someone with a shield. Cure moderate. Gekor is so useless. He needs to use the wand, or she. Most useless character ever. Who was ever invented for a video game story. I don't care which uses. I'm taking all those items and putting them and giving it to someone who can make use of it. Okay, so that's... How long is this place? What is this? Nightmare Skeleton Soldier. I might can use some fireballs against that one.
Be careful.
But we have to keep on going down, further down, so we'll fight it since I still have my mirror image. I don't know how long mirror image is gonna last. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Spell con. Not that. How long is mirror image? 17 more rounds? Okay. Control. I'm surprised it's not letting me identify the... Did I put it on options where they won't let me identify? Okay, I don't know why I can't identify them, but I do know that I am not about to... She is going up front. What's her AC? 21? Needs to be higher. Of course, as my job, I will be buffing everyone. Of course. That's Smilodon right there. This stair over there. Okay, so this is Orc. Orc's gonna be working with the smell done. Oh, and I have Magar too. Magar's the one who got hit. No one cares if they get reduced if I keep on hitting. Another skeletal trapper. Drisk. I don't know if I like this. We did pray. Let's do a blessing for our soul, because we're gonna have to rest after this. That's all you're supposed to be doing. I could. Oh, I can't use the one yet. Okay, Suffle. Fireball. Good, 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 good. 5. Let's see if I can do some damage on this one. Not enough damage to kill. Bull strength or blur. Bull strength. I do need to kill that. I need to start just buffing Mager. They do have high armor class from the look of it. Okay, let's see. I need to buff him up. Okay. If I wasn't as amazing as I am, I'll be all like, wow, this one has 31 charges. Oh, that's amazing. Suffle acid damage definitely works against undead. Okay. Or I can charge. Charging is so good, you always have to charge. 2 reduced. He might attack me. Might. I might not. Might. But if he he's after. The game knows if they kill Magar, it's game over. The game knows. The game knows. Haste is an amazing spell. Gets everyone's gonna get a piece. Everyone's getting a piece. Piercing damage isn't gonna do anything. But let's see. Reduced to 0, obviously. Haste lets him move this far because it doubles their movement. Haste is amazing. Okay, let's see what's takeable. Our inventory is like legendary, so it's not like we have to worry about it. We can just take everything and sell it. Let's rest. See if we can rest here. We should be able to rest. Hunting is required. Rest will take time. Begin resting. Recover our resources. Main cook spoiled hearty meal. That's fine. By who? They're over here. We got stopped, attacked by 2 wyverns. That's crazy. Sneak attack. I don't have any blessings. Can I dominate animal? Where's the other wyvern at? hiding somewhere. It's completely useless. What others? She has nothing else that she can be used for. Let's see. Oh, down. He weaved him. He weaved all that. Attack. Kill. I'm gonna 5-foot step, number one, and then I'm gonna haste the group. Cause hasting is caring. She's with the elk, Cephal, Gekor, or Magar. Magar is amazing, honestly. Like, they really show what 2-weapon fighting rogue can do. Magar is good. I would just put some more. I would just make him a spellcasting one. Since this is personal, I should always have this on me, right? 1 hour per level. Okay, I just thought I'd hit. Magar is amazing. Okay, that goes to show you. Did not interrupt our rest. Get 3 attacks. Skin. Wyvern scales. Can be selling that. Okay, let's go to rest. And I love when they move fast. Do I get all my spells back?
Ready when you are. We should move.
The road awaits.
Okay, mage armor myself. Mage armor the Smilodon. Mage armor the elk. You mage armor yourself. Fossil. Okay.
The path is clear.
Oh, it's the same. This way I can. Oh, it's the centaurs. Okay.
Tread lightly.
There you are, two-legged. What do you say now? You tried to make us drop our guard while our spies got inside the tomb. The centaur knocks an arrow, holds his bow close at the ready, then aims at a boy of about 18 who can barely stand from fear. I did no such thing, Magar is grim and serious. Look at them. They're adolescents, silly youths who snuck into a creepy dungeon. They did it before we made our agreement. Exactly. They were already on their way, and none of you knew about it. Neither you nor your subjects. The songs that rise inside me were written long ago by the great shamans and warriors of the past. I hear their choices saying, keep away, don't trust, be vigilant. These songs are about you. Do you care about your tribe, Noman warriors? If so, then think. You are about to shed the blood of youngling. They're almost children. It is the same as declaring war. Let me see if I can pass this. This is high. Diplomacy. Failed. In an instant, the centaurs have readied their weapons. You lie and squirm, and now you threaten us. I have heard enough. To arms, brothers and sisters. I couldn't shape the future of the world. Oh snap! Luckily,
It's nothing.
Centaur patrol leader.
Press on.
Oh snap! This is our Smilodon. If I knew this was gonna be a fight, I would've. kill the bowman. Haste. I would have buffed us completely. Let me see. It doesn't have selective channel, which is trash. A prayer for our souls. These centaurs are strong. Oh, there's another centaur right there.
Sorry to disappoint you, friends.
Orc.
We can do it.
This one is Laurentis. There's too many enemies. That's too many attacks of opportunity. We'll take that. Okay, great. I do need to summon a creature. Okay. Now Centaur Warrior.
I won't give up. Sorry to disappoint you, friends.
Spike Grow. Okay. If laughter, can't use it against them. Can't use it against any of them. All creatures when a 2-foot bursts into on target point. 4/2 negates stun. Blast an area. Who does that target?
Sorry to disappoint you, friends.
The question is, now I can use my belt. Who needs healing? Smilodon. Orc. Is Orc down? -21. He's at Death's Door too. Oh, he has negative hit points past his con modifier. That's how much. So y'all keep on forgetting. As long as we have the Smilodon, I think we're good. Okay. Summon air elemental. It's a small air elemental, but it'll do. Okay, elk. Okay, load game. This autosave would have to be. Okay. Save the young villagers from the.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, so now go this way. Okay.
I
I
shall not
tire
fail.
of waiting.
The path is clear.
Okay,
Let us bide our time.
you can mage armor yourself. Okay,
Our duty calls.
mage armor me. Mage armor Smilodon. Mage armor elk.
Adventures await.
Or can mage armor himself. Mirror image. Shield. Bull strength. Bull strength elk. Bull strength orc. Bull strength the girl. Bull strength Magar. Okay. And then blur orc. Okay, now we're buffed. Let's go. Now we're ready. There you are, two-legged. What do you say now? We already talked to him. Let's see if we can intimidate. Failed it, because it is a high check. Okay, let's go into battle. Now we're buffed. Kyle. Oh. 5-foot step this way. And then haste. Okay. Now we have bull strength on him. Good. This is the power of buffing. After we 5-foot step, a prayer for your soul. Orc, not gonna attack the leader yet. Okay, this is Cephal. Cephal. It's gonna take Magar. Good. Fireball. I do need to kill that leader. Okay, who is this? Is this the deer? Centaur warrior? Good. Bull strength does it well. Kill the lieutenant. Can't kill the bowman. Kill the leader.
Believe in yourselves.
Kyle. This is my character. This is where we use grease. They should make their saves. This is where I control, and then I can put it where I want it to. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Smilodon, let's kill the leader so I can stop casting spells. Or we can bless the party. Dead. This is what happens when we're buffed up. That's the power of buffing in this game. I should have known. Let's acid dart this one, or acid dart that one. Lieutenant's gonna die. What? What? A little lesser. What they? Ah, no. The game knows this. They added super artificial intelligence on this game. The game should know that they get an automatic win if they're able to kill. That's why I hate being at death's door. I would not have been this weak if my cleric wasn't trash. Okay, so first let's look at the cleric, because first of all, does she have armor? Because I don't think she has armor. Okay, this cleric can use light armor, but if I put Lindsay in light armor, I don't think she gets any AC. I don't need to put her level in monk. I don't want to. Decisions. This is a trash domain, but we still have buffing to do. In fact, I think I can buff even more if I want to. Put mage armor. Put mage armor. I'm gonna have false lie. I'm gonna have him. Oh, that's only gonna last a round. Mage armor. Enlarge person. Mirror image. Bull strength on my Smilodon. Bull strength on elk. Bull strength on orc. Blur. Bull strength on Tahara. Okay, now we're ready. Oh, I was supposed to enlarge person. Do I have enlarge person for him? There you are, two-legged. Okay, we already did this. Intimidate. Okay, now we fight. Oh, it's her turn first. Or I can do that one, or I can attack him 4 times. How did you miss? Ha ha ha! Prayer for your souls. I'm gonna move right. That's Magar. I need to be next to Magar. So we're gonna end our turn right there. Okay. I'm not hasted yet. Orc. I only get 1 hit. Is this guy trying to hit me? Oh, snap. I didn't even know he was that close. Ah, that was my mistake. That was my mistake. I understand that was my mistake. Okay, this changes. Now the battle just got serious. I'm pretty sure I bull stringed you. You can't just be. The game not learn what I was doing. The question is, can I get to you? Okay, wands don't trigger attacks of opportunity. I thought so. Good. Annihilate these trash. I need a. Magar is uncontested. Kill this one because he's the enemy. This one can die. Okay, great. Okay, you. Okay, he tried again. Fire elemental. This spell is not. Small elemental sucks. I can't hideous laughter, but I can a large person. Orc. Become bigger and stronger and destroy all who opposes me. Destroy my enemies. I already provoked an attack from. What the? Kill these things. Is that you, Gecker? Who needs healing? Use the wand. I'm not gonna keep on using the wand. Let me use a spell slot. Okay. End your turn. Magar kill. Sneak attack is amazing. I want to make a rogue now.
We won't falter.
Why didn't you attack? We don't have time for you to play around. These things are dangerous. Paltry damage. I didn't even see the health bar move. Return to Varnhold. Oh, we're not about to return to Varnhold yet. Short spear, collect all. Now we can rest. Rest will take some. Attack while hunting. Who attacked us? Bandit cleric. The thing's about to die. This is Gekker. Everyone get blessed. Bandit cleric and a hideous laughter. Why are you? Oh, it's a cleric, of course. Of course. Nah. Now Sethel can cast his haste spell. Sethel.
Press on.
Ah, man, I wanted to attack.
Forwards.
Attack 3 times. Shoot. Magic missile is fine. Decent amount of hit points. Only one? Why are they moving so slow? Hunting is required to rest. They interrupt. Oh, they interrupt us while we're hunting. Camp camouflage field, main cooks, world hunting meal. Okay, so now we can. Oh, that's why. Everything's heavy. That's why they're moving slow. But that can be sold. You don't have to move super fast.
The path is clear. I'll go ahead.
So, we're gonna be fighting some centaurs. Centaurs are strong.
Let's head out.
I think if we go that way, we'll find the dragon. Collect all. I forgot. See, I forgot to put mage armor on.
Spare me the details.
This is
I like the spells now. Okay, everyone has their basic stuff, which is mage armor. Okay. I'm just gonna explore around here. Make sure I'm getting everything before the dragon attack.
Tread lightly.
Okay.
Let us be careful.
Yeah, be careful. What's this? Dagger, ring, collect all. Let me see if I got any equipment that can be upgraded. So Tahara, Tahara is good though. Plus 11, plus 6. Dagger plus 1. But we already have a rogue. That's him. Wait, where's Magar? My question is, why doesn't he dual? He does dual wield. Does he just not have 2-weapon fighting? He is a rogue versus Tahara, which is what is Tahara? Freebooter, ranger. I'm trying to figure out freebooter's bow. She has invisibility. Double slice. 2-weapon fighting. Your off will deal will benefit at your strength bonus to damage. Oh, okay. I want him to be a 2-weapon fighter. He's gonna be strong, definitely strong. Give him 2-weapon fighting. Cause I just love the idea of 2-weapon fighting. And then he can use his. Oh, he has he has 2 short swords. The main hand and off hand. Oh, he has 2 short swords. Oh, and we have a shock dagger. If we put a shock dagger with plus 8. Times 2 critical. Plus 9 to attack. Okay. Tahara, will give Tahara the shock dagger. Put the shock dagger in the main hand. Everyone else, they don't need anything. No new armor, that's good. Heavy shield plus 2. No one in our group uses a shield, so we can sell that stuff. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, there's some loot back here. Oh, right there. Collect all. Okay, so we can't let Magar die. There's loot over here too. And there's loot over there. No, we'll go over there when we need to fight the dragon. Right now I want to go over here. And we really don't need to like do that right now because we'll get all the loot anyway. What is that? Cyclops. This will give me a chance to see how strong a Cyclops is.
The path is clear.
Okay.
Defeat is not an option.
I wish I knew what level was. Kingmaker Varnhold, attack. Come on, guys. Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's 2. Oh, snap. Should I shield or no shield? What's my armor class looking like? Let's shield. Let's get in there. Get in there. Okay. That's a dart. Tahara. Get in that shock damage. Okay. So I should be a... I don't know which ones are stronger, Cyclops or Trolls. I should have bought a flaming sword. Now that I remember it, in my other character, I should have used a flaming, at least bought one. So that would help with the trolls. But we're going to do some research in it, then I'll come back before I attack them. I really don't need to. I can bull strength. But it's only one of them. Can't even hit. But I'm pretty sure if it hits, it's gonna go strong. That's why we gotta kill it.
On your knees.
What happened? Was that another misclick?
Victory is near. A perfect strike.
Great axe that can be sold. Okay.
Let us be careful. The path is clear. Everyone counts on me.
This is where. Did I get it?
Press on.
Well, I want to kill it before. I don't think I will, cause that's gonna do some con damage. It's a primal manticore. Magar, don't get hit. We're not gonna. She can't even. What's the point of her? I don't even know what were they thinking. Were they trying to make something thematic? Wait. 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 Does that thing have blur?
Believe in yourself.
The question is my... Okay, I did put bull strength. If you have blur, I can't let Magar die, so let's... Dang it. Thought I changed it at the... Okay. Acid dart, magic missile always hit. Okay. Critical.
I am sorry to disappoint you, friends.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got just what you need. Five attack. This is crazy. Only one damage. You're not gonna move. You're gonna die. This is where we just magic missile it. We're just gonna unload a silo of magic missile. That's what it takes to kill. Oh, that was good. I don't know why. Skin, get me some manticore pelt. Primal manticore too. Chain shirt, collect that.
Tread lightly.
Fact, let's see what. +2 chain shirt. One of you uses a chain shirt. You use breastplate, which is medium armor. Chain shirt is light armor, and it does 6. This does 6, but a -4 armor check penalty with a max dexterity of 3. Well, it fits you. What do you use? Light armor? Studded leather light armor. Chain shirt. Max dexterity 5. Okay, you have a. Okay, so I can't use chain shirt on him. Orc doesn't need armor. Gekor's trash. He doesn't deserve anything.
Let's head out.
Question is, there's something over here. Collect. Okay, there's nothing down. Oh, we need to heal him. I've been on this mission for so long, so many days if you count rest. Just use those cure light wounds up. Cure moderate wounds. Okay. Now the party is ready. Okay, that's gonna have us leave, but we're not gonna leave because there's a dragon. The beginning, there's nothing else to do. That's where Varnhold awaits. That's a lie because there's a dragon.
Tread lightly. The path is clear.
Okay, so we have to go this way so that we, because even an injured dragon, I don't even remember what color it is. Well, we'll find out when we get closer during the battle. I'll do that while everyone else gets hit. I am going to make the smart decision and buff. I'll use that as an opportunity to buff, not buff before. What in the world is this? Collect. Activate the crystal. Is this a puzzle? Where am I coming from? Oh, I'm going this way. Okay. Let's activate the crystal. The still has an empty socket in the shape of a crystal. Oh, do I just stay?
I shall not fail.
Adventures await. I stand ready.
Oh my god. Okay, so now what the? Some manticore. There are heavy impact marks on the stone surface. Someone recently pried something out of here. Does it?
Road awaits.
my friend? I will lead you to victory. This is my destiny.
Let's head out.
So we can already get.
Should prepare. What is it?
I want him to ace the party.
Enemy near.
Good. Now that everyone's hasted. Okay, Tara, get your hits in. This elk is fast, bro. There's no cheetah that is going to. Where's the. Y'all found it? Where is it? Is it over here? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So now that we found it, let's go here. Oh, it's another. Oh, snap.
Fight me.
Mentor's core sneaking now. You got Manticore sneaking. That's ridiculous. We're gonna attack this one first. Come on. Can I charge? Okay. Bull strength on my animal companion. Let's keep that one busy. Work.
Strike with all your might.
How are you missing? Do I need a blessing for your souls? Can I dominate the Manticore? Why can I not dominate the Manticore? I can shoot an arrow 3 times.
I won't give up.
Who died this time? Oh, he's at everyone's at death door. Put the elk at death's door. How about that? This one. Good. No, I did not want him to move. Magic missile. Okay, come on. Core is so useless with these arrows.
Press on.
Sneak attacks. You're meant to get hit. Okay, out of there. Get your 5 hits in. Skin, collect. What happened to the other one? Oh, over here.
Tread lightly.
Okay. Now, Gecker, since you're absolutely useless, it'll work. Okay. There's okay.
I'll make my own legend.
I'm trying to see. It probably because it says something was pried off, shape of a crystal, so it was probably taken off by someone. Probably those other bandits. So those are manticores.
Our duty calls.
29,000. He was able to farm quite a bit of XP. I'm trying to see where these bandits are, because I'm not about to fight this dragon without. Okay, I need to go on this side so I can go into the party. 3 people are on death's door. Why are they on death's door? But it's simple why they're at death's door. Because our healer doesn't know how to heal. Our healer is trash. No selective channeling. Ridiculous. We are going to explore this place. We do have a lot of good stuff to sell. Petrified eggs. I thought that was a bag of holding for a moment. Okay, so that's the temple. Okay, we explored that area. Let's go in this area. No, that's a maxed out. Let's go this way. Constitution damage on Auric. How much constitution damage? Dex, that's the Smilodon. I was like, why is his stats so high? How much con damage? Ability damage -3. Use lesser restoration on yourself. Where's the lesser restoration? This. Use it on yourself. Recon, great. Those manticores are dangerous. Okay, now to find the dragon. He's got bandit alchemists. These are my enemies.
I'll go ahead.
Howler. It's an evil collector. So this is my party. They want me to just go and they're not even equipped with mage armor anymore, or any of their skills. Let me rest.
The path is clear.
Get all my stuff. Let's rest right here. I think the dragon is far away enough for me to rest right here. The dragon's not going anywhere. Scribe rest. Begin resting. Everyone heals. Everyone recovers. The dragon keeps away all the enemies.
We should move.
Mage armor. Mage armor to yourself. False life. Me, a mage armor. Mage armor on the Smilodon. Mage armor on the elk. Okay.
Tread lightly. Let's head out.
Okay, there is the dragon. Okay.
Shall not fail.
Bull strength on Smilodon. Bull strength on elk. Blur on Smilodon. Blur on org. Bull strength on org. Blur on Magar. Orc. Mirror image. Shield.
I'll go ahead.
Let's go. I could have cast a haste spell. Elk can get up in there. What type of dragon is that? It's a blue dragon. It looks blue to me. It says injured. Injured dragon. Energy electricity. You do electricity damage. Orc. This is where
We won't falter. Believe in yourselves.
okay, haste. I'm gonna have to move right here so we can get away from that line because it does lightning. Gecker. Prayer for your souls. Okay. Together, I might have could have killed this thing by myself, and I probably wouldn't have needed him. But it's best to be safe than sorry, you know. So acid splash it. Because they're not doing anything. They're just gonna sit around and do nothing. Oh snap. Okay, you need to get out the way anyway.
Fight me.
Dale Pelion, useless. Magic missile when you need it. Already hasted. Enlarged person. Can't do the Smilodon. Bandit Brawler be enlarged. blessing for your souls. I enlarged you. Why are you missing? Oh, snap. The attacks are missing. Magic missile. Did that absolutely do nothing? No, it has shield on. Ooh. Who are you attacking? I hope you... Does he know? What's this thing's armor class? Okay. I changed my mind. He might not have been able to take this thing on, but still has to get away. We can still attack. Come on, you just need a few hits. When Magar's the best. Before I take that, let me go to Gecker. Channel positive energy, since I never get to use this. Well, whenever she does channel energy. Wait, get over here, you. No, that's the... Okay, great. Now that everyone's in, we can continue channeling. Short sword, and I get a cloak.
The path is clear.
They probably already took their half of the loot, which is fine. They're bandits. They always make bad decisions, so
Be careful.
if they come back, we'll kill them. So now we can leave this location.
Tread lightly.
I wonder, did they already leave?
The path is clear.
But anyway, we completed everything. It's time for us to go back to Varnhold. Get rid of Get Core. I might keep the other girl, but I want to make a test out the Sage Sorcerer. Collect all of that, and then we can leave. Sell all this useless stuff. Outfit our party.
It's a pity we had to fight the centaurs. They live in my land, so they're my subjects too.
They will never accept you as their ruler, nor will they live peacefully with humans in lands they deem their own. Do not pity them. They made the choice to reject civilization and continue living as animals. I believe we should set up a camp for the night.
Sure. And let's rest too. Everything's good. Begin resting. We're getting rid of 2. There's someone on the road scooter. The only issue with making the Sage Sorcerer is we're gonna... If I take out Gekar, I'm losing the Elk. The Elk is decent. So it's like I could replace him with a Druid, but I don't like Druids or regular... No. No. I always forget. False life. Okay, now for me, mage armor on Smaladon, mage armor on Elk.
You can trust in me. I'll make my own legend.
Okay, mage armor on Orc, shield, mirror image, enlarge person. Bull strength. Okay. Large person. Okay, let's go. What is that? Can I charge? That's the question. So all I want to do is charge. I'll do one blessing. What the? Did he just... -10. Okay, he's alive. The elk's dead. No, the elk's at death's door. But that's blood. That's a zombie cyclops. That's
Press on.
that's crazy. I do need to kill this thing. That is crazy. Hideous laughter. It shouldn't... Wait. Pause. It is a zombie, so it's immune. Okay, they won't let us target certain creatures, but when our attacks are not going to do anything, they'll let us. Let me haste. Let's move right here. Or
Strike with all your might.
let's pray. Oh, we can actually channel positive energy. What? What did he do? What did he do? He did that attack before. Is this before we buffed?
To battle and victory.
Yo, we're not even buffed.
Believe in yourselves. We can do it.
That's ridiculous. Hideous laughter is not gonna work. I don't want to get near that. This is why you buff before the battle. Okay. Okay, he's dead. So now I just need to. I just need to kill this one. Jahara is good. She's useful. I'll probably keep her so we can have front range and we can have damage. And we'll just not make the Sage Sorcerer. The man you've just saved catches his breath and smiles brightly, as if he hadn't just been zigzagging away from his pursuers. His clothing and equipment are an odd mix of quality, durable items and pompous decorative elements. Even his shirt seems cut specifically to provide an unobstructed view of his chest, which is adorned with 2 golden chains. Baron Vaughn, your grace, what fortune meeting you here. Willis Gunderson, that's his name. Until now I've met only unpleasant guests on my morning escapades. Maegor smiles warmly at the stranger and extends his hand in friendship as to an equal. He also stands in such a way as to capture the stranger's attention while not blocking your view or shuffles. Greetings, and you are Willis Gunderson, your grace. Apparently flattered by the attention, the peculiar man strikes a proud pose. Scientist, traveler, and researcher of antiquities at your service. It is a pleasure to see that my barony attracts such educated people, and it is most regrettable that they must face such difficulties. Maegor nods towards the dead, now entirely dead Cyclops. Where did that creature come from? I've no idea. Willis' voice seemed tranquil. I was enjoying the view and taking notes when an ill-mannered simpleton stepped into my light. I politely asked him to step aside and allow me to finish, but he wouldn't listen. And when I turned around, I knew he couldn't have, for zombies have as much reason as manners. Look closer at the traveler. While Maegor intends traveling conversation, you carefully examine his gear and clothes. The first thing that strikes your attention is an intricate yellowfish jade bracelet on his wrist. You can tell by his ragged state that Willis has been on the road for at least a few days, and indeed, from all appearances, mostly off-road. Try to determine the origin of the bracelet. Good. The bracelet looks carved of a whole piece of jade of unusual hue. Even from a distance you can see the patterns that decorate it. Obviously signs of the relic's origin. This item comes from the ancient Cyclops Empire. But what is it doing here, and how did his hapless travel? Well, now this Cyclops is much more polite, isn't he? Maegor falls quiet for a moment, allowing you to add a few words to the conversation. So you're an antiquity specialist, Sir Gunderson. That bracelet you're wearing is ancient, isn't it? So, my friend, why don't you tell us about the bracelet you're wearing? You wouldn't lie to the Baroness men, would you? You won't find a better specialist in ancient treasures on either side of the Tors of Lebanese. Willis shows you the bracelet readily. This knickknack is my latest find. I found it on the river shore. It would seem the water washed it out of some ancient burial mound. No doubt it is very ancient and may have serious scientific value. I haven't dated it precisely yet. You must understand such things take time, but I swear, Desna herself guided my hand. Maegor approaches and pats the lad on the shoulder, gently taking the bracelet from Willis's hands before he can object. This is quite interesting. Oh my goodness, this guy's nice. That's the power of a rogue. The barony doesn't yet boast of its scientific achievements, but I think we can find a specialist who should be able to determine the bracelet's origin. If this is a precious item, your efforts in finding it will be generously rewarded. Here, take this as an advance. He takes a purse from his belt and hands it to Willis. Where did you say you found it? By the river. Willis seems taken aback by expropriation of the bracelet, but gains his smile when he feels the weight of the purse he'd just been handed. I'm only happy to help in any way I can. Baron Varn. But your connections will surely discover the origin of this find, and meanwhile I may employ my time on something just as useful. Did you know that besides scientific articles I also write fiction, and I cannot pass up the opportunity to write about the exploits of the Varling host and chronicle your step as a baron? You wouldn't mind, would you? So that's what happens when you got money. You can get people to follow you. Okay, so long as they don't ask me to sit for a portrait. Magar laughs infectiously. I was born to a noble family, so my childhood was wasted on sitting with my mother and brothers for a train of grand portraits. I was only spared the torture after I covered my waistcoat in tar and lit my pretty feathered beret on fire, so long as you'll spare me with such torments, Realist. I don't mind what you do. You should find some place to settle in Varnhold and get to work. I will send word when I receive news about the bracelet. As you wish, Your Grace. It was a pleasure dealing with you. Riliscon. He's a good ruler. This is a host I can get into. After we get rid of Gekor, then we'll be good. Hagar follows him with his eyes for a time, then scoffs. That went well, of course. The lad is lying through his teeth, but we got more from him than we might have hoped. Why did you invite the Gunderson to Varnhold anyway? Do we really need even more foolish treasure hunters in this backwater? My mercenary gut. 9 times out of 10, when my gut tells me to keep my eyes peeled, the situation is about to get bad. Of course, there's always the 10th time, and my gut is merely predicting a severe hangover, but I don't think that's the case this time. Magar frowns for a moment. Maybe Gunderson really is just a charming chatterbox, and he ran into that dead Cyclops by accident. And maybe this bracelet is a simple piece of jewelry, but something in this story doesn't sit right. I suspect the Gunderson lied about finding it by the river. He clearly been wandering for days through dungeons by the look of him. The bracelet is an ancient Cyclops relic. It doesn't take a specialist to see that. Shall we go? Didn't I tell you, Sephiel? There's something wrong here. I agree. Perhaps we shall find a Cyclops treasure around the corner. This does not alter the fact our leader continues to leap at every shadow and makes a fool of himself by random passing strangers. That'll focus on important matters, such as engaging in the Berenice politics. The lad finds an ancient Cyclops relic in a dungeon and runs out with a zombie Cyclops at his heels. I see no mystery in what happened here. A keen nose and an eagle eye. Magar pats on his shoulder and Prue. I hope the dead Cyclops is the only thing that crawled out of wherever the lad stole the bracelet. What a story. We've hardly solved our problems with the centaurs and we already got a whole new riddle. And a personal chronicler along with it. We should look more closely at this paltry rhyme. Sephiel, take the bracelet and see what you can make of it. Kel, keep an eye on our new friend. Visit him in Varnhold when you have the time. Maybe you'll manage to pry something else out of him. That's it. Let's move. Look into Wallace Gunderson. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
This character's Smilodon is max level. The elk needs to be healed. Where's Gekar? Start channel positive energy. Channel positive energy again. Okay. Channel it one more time. Okay.
The road awaits.
Mage armor to myself. I need a mage armor the Smilodon. Mage armor the elk.
Please get to the point.
Mage armor. Mage armor. Mage armor. Shield. Mirror image. Oh. Full strength on a wizard. What foolishness. Elk. Okay, let's go.
The path is clear. Enemy near.
Victory is near.
We won't falter.
Haste. Attack. Okay, so now I need a 5-foot step. And summon something that can protect me. Smile. Earth Elemental. Okay, let's finish this one off. That shield is helping him out. Okay. Now, I need to help out with this one. I'm just gonna magic missile this one. Okay, that one's dead. Tahara. Which one is that? Cephon. Who's that? That's Kale. That's Oric. Who's that? Oh, Gekor. Oh, that was Gekor. Okay. Go smaller, fellow muscle. You got Varn.
Believe in yourselves.
We can do it.
Move right here, and then I could magic missile. That's one use of magic missile. We can just, all my spellcasters can just unleash a salvo of magic missiles on the target. Look, we'll just keep on using magic missile, and then we're bound to hit, right? Collect. Oh, that was the Earth Elemental. Collect.
Tread lightly.
I wonder what else is here, because this was just a random encounter. But it wasn't just a random encounter, it was scripted. I believe it was scripted in the game because they had voice acting and everything. So it's like a play random encounter. Okay. So now we can finally leave the area. I think there might be an ending that way. So let's go down this path, and there might be an ending. Definitely need to rest with all these characters. Collect.
I'll go ahead.
Continue on to Varnhold. Varnhold is so far away. Continue. Now, you, my dear readers, have finally learned how I, Willis Gunnarsson, author of the tale, first entered the acquaintance of Baron Varn and his companions. But as much as I would like to delve into this remarkable meeting, I must remind myself that by no means am I the main character of this book. Perhaps one day it will occur to Baron Varn or the General to mention me in their memoir, for surely our encounter must have made an impression upon them as Well, as fate would have it, the party has another adventure before returning to Varnhold. Having decided to take a shortcut, they find themselves in an area with strange furrows which crisscross the ground here and there. Baron Varn and his companions are cautious and approach unnoticed as a young centaur whoop and leap from one furrow to another. After a moment, Baron Varn prepares to call out to the creature. Shake their heads and the Baron exhale quietly. The party looks on in silence. Shuffle tries to stop him, but then the general nods, and the Baron calls out to in his bold voice, drawing the centaur attention. Definitely, yes. The call comes just in the nick of time. The centaur freezes and turns toward the party. That very same moment, the jaws of a great monster emerge up from the earth, right where the centaur would have stepped. Would he have continued on his way? Barely a glance, the seasoned Varling host recognizes the monster as a boulette, a sleek predator which attacks its prey from under the ground. Baron Varn takes up his sword steadfastly. He doesn't. Oh yeah, he does. He has a short sword. Gained 45 experience. General leads the charge relying on his vigorous attacking skills and artful maneuvers. Stealth 20. The general touches the Baron on the sleeve and quickly whispers his plan. He suggests that they approach the monster silently rather than rush at full speed. Definitely. Reasoning that such a subterranean monster is unlikely to rely on its vision, the warrior of the Varling host moves silently forward, dancing from one boulder to the next, careful never to touch the soil. The general's plan is a success, and they are able to approach the monster undetected. As they draw near, the warriors strike in unison, throwing all their might into a single precise and deadly attack. The wounded beast roars and tries to escape under the ground. The general and the Baron exchange glances silently and attack the beast with a finishing blow. The Baron is ready to continue the chase, but the general wisely notes that it would soon perish from its wounds in any case. Not silently attack the beast with a finishing blow. The Baron is ready to continue the chase, but the general wisely notes that it would soon perish from its wounds in any case. Is that true? If I noticed that, would that be me? Yes. The young centaur approaches the party hesitantly. His young face glows with boundless gratitude, but his curiosity is tinged with fear. Baron Varn greets the boy and strikes up a conversation. Cephal Laurentus, mumbling something about reckless risk for questionable purposes, approaches the beast's lifeless corpse and starts performing some calculations. Meanwhile, the general decides that it is the perfect moment to learn more about Centaur. The young centaur approaches the party hesitantly. His young face glows with balance. Yeah, let's find out more about him. The centaur says his name is Royko, but it sounds more like a nickname than a real one. He is manifestly stunned by the courage of Baron Varn and his people. He hesitantly prepares to go on his way, explaining that the tribe will soon notice his absence and that he might be punished for talking to the two-legged. The general delicately manages to get some further information from him. For the most part, it only amounts to what the team already knows, but they learn that the centaur belongs to the Noman tribe, and their leader is one Akora Silverfire. Royko speaks with the fiery awe of youth. The Noman centaurs consider themselves guardians of this land and stand ready to defend it from any invasion. Royko also tells them with a sigh that the tribe is very small, unlike in the olden days. War and disaster has taken their toll, and the other tribes no longer want to deal with the Noman. Royko's words make it seem as though the other centaur tribes consider his own tribe perhaps a little mad. Saying warm goodbyes to the young centaur, Baron Varn nods, content with his own thoughts, and leads the party to Varnhold.
I do not like that Gunderson, even if he is not a spy. And mind you, I still have my doubts. Vagabonds like him always bring trouble.
Can't keep all the vagabonds from breaking their necks in the ruins. At least if he finds something interesting, he'll bring it to us, not Brevoy.
Good. Why are you not resting? I guess he's... Okay, Varno's lot. After a daring raid into the lands of the wild centaurs, Baron Varn and his companions returned home, and Irwillis Gunderson had the honor of accompanying them. Time of peace has come at last. Varnhold greets one serene dawn after another, but in the dark land I dread to think what awaits us. Who is this? Gertie. As Gertie approaches Varn, a wince crosses her grim face, but she speaks not a word, and instead hands him a document.
Aha! I see you've included everything, just as I asked. Thank you, Kiadi.
Hagar, what does this mean? Tell me, what am I to make of this?
I sent some much-needed aid to our neighbors in the Shrike Hills. They're our only possible allies in the coming carnage. Settle, I know your opinion, but be realistic. The Aldori are not our friends. We can't count on them for help if something happens. We're expendable.
Thank you for that help, Magar.
You will not preach realism to me, you naive boy. Yes, we are bargaining chips to them. That is exactly what I'm basing my politics on. A delicate contraption which you are smashing to bits. War will come to Brevoy, even you can see that. But as long as it hasn't yet begun, it can scarcely do better than pretending to be the Eldori's most loyal vassals.
You're both wrong. The Aldori are noble. An alliance with them would ensure our common prosperity. That's a lie. Soulful, you're not making any sense. You said that an alliance with the Aldori will end in a bloodbath. That surely means that we best keep away from them. You mean we need to wait until they drop their guard, make them rely on our help, and when civil war does break out in Vedboy, strike them in the back? I wanted to say that one.
Exactly. Praised be Asmodeus. At least someone in this
Ha
travel
ha.
could understand me. Listen to me carefully, you three. Yes, Hearly, this involves you too. Things are looking bad. First, the land here is fertile, but its most bountiful crop is Cyclopes graves. Second, it shares a border with the Ovaria, well known for its epidemics. Gods forbid the wind carries the next plague here. Settlers are reluctant to come here as it is. I can scarcely blame them. Do not become too attached to Varnhold. This is but a stepping stone. Our real prize lies to the west. But what does Varn do? He sends them gifts. It's better to send them assassins. Without their baron, the Shrike Hills would descend into a struggle for power, and Silverstep in the Canelands would fall to us soon after.
Oh, no, 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 that's me. I can't allow that to happen.
Such villainy!
Do not interrupt your regent, Varn, or relieve me of the position this instant. Now, what is the most important thing here? The Aldori are afraid of unleashing war. They know that if they tried to separate from Brevoy without some kind of outside support, the Sotova would crush them. So, we must convince them that we are their most loyal allies. We will stoke the Aldori into an uprising. When the unrest picks up, we shall strike them in the back and make them fight on two fronts.
Doesn't sound like lawful evil. This sounds like neutral evil. I thought lawful was supposed to. I guess these are made by. Oh, this is a different team, but whatever.
While you, your grace, were drinking wine at the feast, I was busy acquiring the map of Nivodka's Crossing. Look at these fortifications. If we could seize this town, we'd win a significant piece of Brevik land along with it. After we've assisted the Sotova in hanging the Aldori on the gates, they would allow us to keep part of what we've seized as reward. Then we will have peace and prosperity.
Get out of my sight, Settle. Get out! Never would the name of Magar Varn be tarred with such abominable villainy. It never happened while I was leader of a mercenary party, and won't happen now that I'm Baron.
Okay, so is Cephal now the villain? It looks like we're making that sage sorcerer.
Great Asmodeus, what did I do to deserve this punishment? Why do I deal with you at all? I should have taken my share and retired a long time ago. I'll be off somewhere soon enough. To Absalom or Cheliax. I shall read books on the porch and drink wine, while you do whatever you want. Burn the city down and get yourself killed. Come to me later. We need to talk.
I can't believe my ears. Must the history of our country begin with such villainy?
Yes.
Let the old devil cool off. I'll talk to him later. Is that all, Kiadi? I see. So, we've got a revolutionary from Galt on our hands. A tavern keeper writes us. She saw the revolutionary walking around, stirring up the people for an uprising. Well, you're the general. You go and deal with it. Talk to the tavern keeper. Find out where to look for this instigator. Well, far be it from me to teach you how to do your job. When you finish, report back to me. By the gods, what a worry. Uprisings, intrigues, these damn letters. That Gunderson and his bracelet. And the Baron has to see to all of that, and listen to everyone's complaints while he's at it. What a nuisance.
Okay, so now I can sell all this stuff and prepare for our next session. Varnhold crackles in the flames of riots. Well, almost a single.
Let's head out.
Looking to Baron Vaughn wishes to learn what's going on in the head of this chronicle. The general is tasked with finding his worthy young man in Varnhold and talking to him. Cephalus Laurentis, the unbearable and arrogant wizard, wishes to discuss something with the general. He is not one to be ignored. Talk to Cephalus. Oh, okay. Let's talk to Cephalus. So now for the rest of this, I'm just going to be doing story stuff instead of doing battle stuff and preparing for the next one. If you're interested, then stick on. Oh, that Magar. I'm so angry with him. Why do I still bother? I should have left the party after the idiocy in Ustala, or at least after the debacle in Mavan. If I had any sense, I would never have gotten involved at all. We fought together for a long time, but still don't know much about you. Where are you from? People know as much as I allow, which I grant is little. However, a person is defined not by their past, but by their actions. The way they... True. Remember that. Person is defined not by their past but by their actions, even though you can kind of guess their future actions from their past actions, but defined, I'll agree with them on that statement. The way they behave when faced with danger and temptation. Facts. How they hold up under pressure, and how they spend their leisure. After our many years together, you know me better than most. Tell me, how did you end up in a party of mercenaries? Do I care? Yeah. 'Cause I like him. Plus, he's awful evil. So he's going to make things interesting for us. I did not end up in one. I created it. I sold everything I had and combined my efforts with a certain hot-tempered young man set on advancing his humble glory as much as I was set on increasing my humble saving. As you can see, it was a successful venture. However, I often still ask myself if it was the best decision of my life or the greatest error. You and Magar constantly argue about everything. How did you manage to bring the Varling host to the victory despite the discord? By a miracle, no less. Varn is a natural tactician, able to turn defeat into victory with a single maneuver. But strategy, long-term planning, politics, the words are meaningless to him. How many times has he won a war only to lose the peace? How many times has everything we paid for in blood somehow ended up in someone else's fault? Anyway, do not pretend you are a passive bystander to our arguments. Whatever we discuss, you always have an opinion, do you not? This is true, and I've managed to convince Magar that you're right on more than one occasion. Magar is my commander. I support his. You both defend your opinions so ardently that you often overlook things. Making decisions is you and Magar's responsibility. Yes, that's true. Right. You often point out something that allows both of us to see a problem from another angle. But let's be honest, regardless of the point of view, Magar Varn and I commonly arrive at opposite conclusions. What do you think about this Gunderson? I cannot see any point in keeping that loafer at the capital. To hear him singing about his questionable feats at the tavern and flirting with anything that moves, people like him can be helpful out there in the ruins where they crawl around discovering interesting facts and useful items. I will give him a half-empty purse, perhaps even a bit of magical gear, and send him back out on the road. If fortune favored him, he might return with something interesting. If not, then good riddance. You wanted to talk about something? What do you think about the Bears and these prospects? Let's ask them about this. This is very interesting. Because I want to know. I want to make sure this survives. I don't know if that will happen. We'll see. I'm none too hopeful, at least not until Varn gets his head straight and starts learning to see things like a politician, not a brawler. The experience of our shared ventures does not reassure me. Need I remind you how he hunted the noose, that infamous witch? It went beautifully. We developed a pan, carried it through, and captured it. Was that the time we defeated a cunning and powerful enemy using 3 dozen goat horns and a bucket of the phosphorescent paint? I wouldn't use the ha word. The best part was when we slaughtered the witch's henchmen and used our heads to frighten. I did like that. I admit it ended well considering how foolish the initial plan was. You will recall that I insist we wait for support from the Galton scout before we attack the witch, but Varn offered to use himself as bait and put on a bit of theater. The party's betrayal, his surrender to the enemy. Suffle shakes his head in disapproval. If you remember, he called you out for the carnage, never stopping to consider that his insane plan was the cause. You want to talk about something? Oh, man. Yes, that puffed up fool of Varn is destroying this barony faster than we can build it. An alliance with our western neighbor is madness, and now he is sending them gifts. He takes resources we work so hard to attain, which are so scarce around here, and gives them away freely to our principal adversary. I'm not adversary. Y'all serve me. You might not be my vassals. I might be Kyle in this one, but the Bonnie is going to be one of our key players. Kyle will be a key player too. Maybe I should roleplay as Kyle. We'll see. You have your own take on everything. Maybe you can see something I'm missing. But in fact, you're the one dragging us into a dangerous venture. Maybe it really is better that I retire. Why should I stand watch as everything I have built these many years crumbles to ruin? Know not what to do with him, or even how to talk to him. Tell me, what do you think of all this madness? Magar's diplomacy may yet play into your plans. If you convince our neighbor that we're friends, they'll drop their guard and we can attack by surprise, or we could even unite and attack Rosalind together. I like that option. Lady Germandy wants to use us, but she makes no secret of her intentions. She is a good ally, and having free Rosalind as a neighbor is in our interest. I keep thinking more and more often, do we really need Varn? Maybe you and I could rule Varnhold without him. Nah. Varn, if he was useless trash like Gekken, then I'll probably pick that answer. But he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I like him. So we're going to do that. Or we can even unite and attack Rosalind together. Yes, this is true, but if we do enter an alliance with them against Aldori, then we will never take Silverstep, and I do so wish to have a mansion on its shores. And you know Varn, he is not the kind to make alliances only to backstab later. Perhaps we should send an instigator to our neighbors, to persuade them to attack us first, to give us cause for annexation. I need to think. Yes, you and I are both busy people now. What a joke. To be advised to a baron who is doing everything in his power to destroy his own state. Talk to Cephal. Okay, we completed that. How was I'm overloaded because I have all this stuff. Look at the map. This is Ignash, Shirty, so I can get more people. I do want to see if I can. I'm overloaded, so I definitely can. I'm gonna see if I can sell some stuff now. Tell my fortune. Yeah, I have a lot of gold. Hides the money away and takes out a handful of bizarre dice with different numbers of sizes, squiggly marks instead of numbers. He shakes the dice in his wrinkled, trembling hand, casts them and studied the results for a long time, moving his lips in silence and counting on his fingers. You walk by secret paths and will come to a crossing without roads. If you step forward, you will lose your way. If you turn back, you will be lost. But either way, the liar's voice will find you. If you listen, he will deceive you. Step forward, you will lose your way. I'm looking for a troublemaker who has been stirring the people. Have you seen her? I saw her, yes I did. She picked up my pockets clean, but it's alright. A pocket is not a belly. If they cut it, you can stitch it up and fill it again. But the things she stole won't be good for her. No, they won't. She's invited trouble upon herself, silly girl. Here, look. Plenty of magic, but no tricks. Okay, ring of protection +2, cloak of resistances, maximize meta magic rod. This rod grants the ability to make up to 3 spells they cast per day maximized as though using the maximized spell feat. This rod, the wielder the ability up to 3 spells they cast per day. Before I buy anything, these are good stuff. I don't like using scrolls. I prefer wands. Wand of Magic Missile would be good. Wand of Whole Person would be useful. Let's sell all this stuff. Get 1,042 for that. Oh, I need to take all of Gekor's stuff. Because she has proven herself unworthy. Deal. I still have more stuff to sell. But let's find Gekor. The trash. Is this her? Inventory. Take that amulet of natural armor off her. We can keep it. She gonna keep it. Nah, she doesn't deserve it. She'll keep the stuff she started with, and that's it. Not the wand of cure minded wounds. Scrolls. You can have the scrolls that you kept. You stay with. You get nothing else. Peasant. Guard.
Let us be careful.
Am I overloaded? No, I'm heavy. I wonder if I can leave and if I go on a mission. They probably won't let me leave because I can't leave. I'll probably have to stick with them, which kind of makes sense. I'm gonna make the characters for that to be the last thing I do. Let's talk to Zombie Jester. What? Let's go to dressed in clean clothes, shiny boots, and in full accessory. Willis Gunder looks even more jovial than he did when you met him on the road. Ah, there you are, my lord. What a pleasure it is to. I don't care about you. So you're going to write a book about us? I don't care. Willis, how about we discuss antiquities and relics in a more private setting? There are quiet rooms upstairs. You know, General, scientific discussions are my weakness. You probably meant a conversation about antiquities, or a conversation about antiquities. What? He just said the same thing. The young man's cheeks slightly, but oh, okay. So he's gay. So I put a gay character in there, and maybe Varn is too, because I did get a hint at that, but we'll see. A conversation about antiquities, of course, about the amazing feeling you get when you tear off the cover of secrecy, penetrate its depth, tirelessly chase that cherished goal, and finally grasp it. Can anything be more exciting? Let's go with this and see what happens. Willis arches his brow. Now I'm most curious as to the scientific approach you prefer. Something intricate, perhaps with lengthy preparation, a wide range of methods, or does a straightforward approach suit you better? You'll have a chance to learn all about my methods. Wait for me upstairs and take a bottle of wine with you. Yes, my general. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if I get more bonuses. My character. Okay, I need a rest. Wait, who's that? Oh, he leveled up because we leveled up. Are we not allowed to rest in here? Or do we have to? We might have to go to the other place. Let's see, inventory. I don't think we got anything out of that. Sir Gunnison, General, I have some questions for you. I can understand a broken bed and a crushed candelabra, but what doesn't save me have you done to the window shutters? Darkness settled over the lad, and on the spot he then went mad. You see, my dear hostess, scientific disputes can become rather heated. The skull came flying down the hall as I'll say, if you decide you'll have another of your disputes, please warn me in advance. I'll hire a carpenter and roofer to fix the furniture and the holes in the ceiling. The stranger shook his head. My dears, I have been dead for 15 years. Oh, he's gonna just rhyme over here. So he's just talking over here on this side. Stranger shook his head. My dears, I have been dead. He said the same thing. Did I not get any information out of that? So you're gonna write a book? Do you think our sweet hostess forgave us for the shutters? I don't care. Indeed I have. Haha. I was just telling my friends here about that touching sign of friendship and affection that Baron Varn showed to me. When these troublemakers came in with their silly talk, I had to spend a few minutes explaining to the lady how ridiculous her messages are, how disgusting it is, how she expresses them. That told her. So then the troublemaker ran out of the tavern. She's not going to risk crossing paths with me again. I expect she's on her way back to Galt. Willis toys with a strand of his hair and smiles cheekily. So you're gonna... Oh, I'm quite a boring person, believe me. William's tone makes it clear that he's joking. Boredom has led me to learn a dozen ancient languages, decipher a trove of ancient manuscripts and chronicles, and riddle out the locations they mention, and the relics hidden there. In between these rather boring tasks, I've written a few brilliant novels and a dozen poems. Indeed, I had to flee to his backwater for my admirers and fans. Well, whatever. Oh, more research. So what brings a scientist, traveler, and researcher of antiquities to our savage? Not that. I was led here by some information I discovered while translating the writings on an ancient stone panel. His eye burned with excitement. It was a heavy granite slab the size of a door, but a mere pocket notebook for the ones who made their marks on it. Ancient Cyclops. It was they who wrote those inscriptions on the slab. Ancient Cyclops, unlike today's poor savages, were darkly clever. They maintained their brilliant civilization through dreadful magic. And what was written on the slab? Nothing terribly significant. It describes Cyclops settlements across the Taurus of Lovenies and mentioned that incredible magic treasures had been stored here in the past, but that was thousands of years ago. There is scarce a chance that anything remains today. Even that bracelet I found was hardly anything more than a valuable knick-knack. But even if I don't find any real artifacts, I will continue my search. I see. I'm happy to tell you whatever you like. So you're going to write a book about us? Oh, we're well beyond that. I've already started. Your comrades from the Varling host already gave me all the background I need to flesh out the first few chapters. I'm still thinking of a title, but the chapter about your encounter with Sitars near the city of Hollow Eyes will be called Ripples on the Water. Poetic, relevant to the location and foreshadows of mysterious events to come. Knowledge world check pass. I heard that Jubilus Natharpal was visiting your western neighbors. I don't know anyone who still attends his lectures or reads his articles. The obnoxious gnome can never manage to do without making sarcastic jokes at the expense of his audience. But never mind, how unfair would it be if a well-known publicist showed interest in one newborn barony, while leaving its neighbor our sweet and slightly wild Varnhold out in the cold? Do you see now how lucky you are that Willis Gunnarsson himself has Varnhold a visit? What? Jubilus Natharpal himself in our lands? This was rude, my good lord. You might at least have pretended to be just as impressed by me as by him, but fine, as you please. Willis Gunnarsson, yes, it's worth. And what kind of character will I be in your book? The main character will have to be Baron Varn, of course, but you, my dear, will be the hero's charming assistant, who the audience will love most of all. I expect the book's countless admirers will compose 1,000 sequels entirely devoted to you, and of course, in these apocrypha, your striking view will strangely resemble none other than the author himself. Such is the nature of love in the public eye. Alright, well. Oh, it's... Okay, we found out we can cross this task off our list. We did that. Cows and other matters are political. The Galton instigator is hiding somewhere in the area, but how can she be rooted out? The embers of revolt must be tamped down before they rise in a blaze. Any evidence would be most useful. Talk to the tavern keeper who first informed you about the brewing. Okay. Let's fill it. The tavern owner is Velvet, a freckled half, and waves to you gladly. Oh, I heard you're the general now. Congratulations. It's called for a celebration. Do you want a drink or just water while you're on duty? Her wife Carita stops wiping the cups and gives you a wry look. If I had to serve as General Varnhold, I'd have to start the day with a glass of gin. Fill it. But you do that anyway. Who said a tavern owner's life is easier than a general? How did you end up in Varnhold, Uncle? I heard a report that a troublemaker from Galt. Yes, that scumbag. We've seen a lot of like her. She wandered in here talking about tyranny and justice, when really she was just looking for something to steal. She came in with a small group. I think they were from a farm that's near the town. They sat here for a long time saying things that made me sick to hear. First they were talking about Ignash the sorcerer, saying he was a bloodsucker, tricking the simple people. Then they talked about how to get into the armory to get some weapon. They decided they couldn't manage it. Too many guards, but then they remembered there would be pitchforks and scythes in the barn. In the end, they started talking to people, trying to stir them up for a riot, but nobody would listen. I showed them to the door and sent word to the treasurer right away. I don't know where they went. I think they said something about fishermen on the river. Do something with her, for Desna's sake. Kick her so hard she rolls back to guard. Otherwise, she'll wind up some fools, and they'll burn down the whole town. We'll talk to the people, but you best go find out where she is and what she's doing. I have to go. Come back anytime. We'll save a bottle. Okay. Talk to the cavern keeper, so we collect that. I really don't need the food from what I understand, so I can sell it for. Why don't I have a ring of protection on? Since I have an animal companion, helmet of guiding light, the helmet grants its wearer +5 all perception and lore nature skill check. It also grants the ability to cast True Strike spell 3 times per day as a swift action. Is this Maker? Helmet of guiding light, equip. Good. Cloak of the Lion. This cloak gives the wearer +3 resistance bonus on all saving throws. The wearer is lawful good. This bonus will increase to +5. The wearer is a paladin. They gain an ability to spend one use of their smite evil ability to grant all allies in the range of 20 feet immunity to fear effects for the number of rounds equal to the wearer's paladin's level. Cloak of the Lion. I am definitely going to put that on our character, because I would keep her, this Tahara person. Oh, I'm almost level 7. But the only issue with her is that she does get that. She does have a high attacks, but that's all she is, a ranger. Like, her abilities are trash. Freebooter's Bane, evasion, weapon focused dagger, 2-weapon fighting is her key thing. I can make a stronger character, and they essentially have no purpose anyway. So J. Fishermen on the river might know something about the troublemaker. The rioters supposedly intended to arm themselves with scythes and pitchforks from the big granary. It must be investigated. So the question is, into the tavern. What is this? Down with the tavern. On the river might know something. Okay. Fishermen might know some of the rioters supposedly intend to arm themselves with scythes and pitchforks from the big granary. Up the good thing is that I am not at death's door, because I know how to play my character. Okay, so the granary must be down here.
Tread lightly.
I have my Smilodon with me. Why is my Smilodon just gliding?
Let's head out. I'll go ahead.
This is the cemetery. I didn't know there was so much.
The path is clear.
Let's look into this. Look at the pitchfork size and fells from the barn. Anything that could be. They took the pitchfork. Guard. The guard has been knocked senseless, but she's alright. No, none of the general's leads have yet uncovered the troublemaker, but maybe the tavern owners were able to discover something.
Let us be careful.
I do need a rest. But first, I must go back to the tavern.
Tread lightly.
Spell it. How do you end up? I looked around but haven't found the trouble. Do you have any news? She never appeared in the tavern again, but people are saying. You hear voices and the clinking of iron from outside. It looks like a mob has gathered near the tavern. You hear the familiar voices of your guards and another voice ringing out, yelling sharp slogan about. The fella turns pale and reaches for the crossbow she keeps hidden under the counter. It looks like you won't have to go looking for her after all. Come on, General. Let's give it to these scoundrels. Find the troublemaker. Face the flames. Since I'm facing the flames, let's level up. I could dip for armor class, but I'm not going to be attacking or anything. I want to have my Smilodon. So it's best for me to just keep on putting points. My intelligence is not that high. I'll take persuasion and continue on with use magic device. Next. I'm at level 7. Do I not have spell focus? I have spell focus conjuration, spell focus transmutation. I'm still not high enough level. Let me take dodge. Just so I can have something. Improved initiative. Definitely want that. Not meta magic quicken seal yet. Because I'm not good enough level. Down with range weapons at range. I'm not going to use that. Improved initiative. Okay, next. I get grease, mage armor, large person entangled. Get one level 1, one level 2, and one level 3 spell. That's cool. So for my one level 1 spell, it is a personal, and I don't attack with crossbows. I want a staff. That would be cool. Reduce person shield, just to boost my AC, since it is a personal thing. Because I already have magic missile, so let's get shield to boost my AC. Spells, mirror image. That's a personal spell. I'm not gonna be casting it. I have bear strength, which is good. Scorching ray will be good to do damage. Blur, one friendly creature within range. I already have blur. Hideous laughter, I already have that. Summer monster 2 is too weak. Protection from alignment is too situational. So frigid touch, I'm not gonna get any close to these Indian. I can create pit. 1 round plus 1 round for level. Centered on target, and they take damage. I would rather have a sparks pit. So which one's good? Invisibility. I'm waiting until greater invisibility comes in. Molten orb. Pernicious poison. 10 minutes per level. Minus 4 penalty on saves against poison. Protection from arrows. Resist energy. We really don't need that. I could take Scorching Ray. For every 4 levels beyond 3rd. You may fire 1 ray plus 1 additional for every 4 levels beyond 3rd to a maximum of 3 rays at 11 level. Well, I'm at 7th level now. So let's get Scorching Ray. And I already have haste. So, and I get Deep Slumber. That's cool. So, Vampiric Touch, I'm not going to be touching anything. Summon Monster 3, so I can, but I don't have Augment Summoning. I can get Augment Summoning at 8th level, I think. Abilities. Dodge. I don't even see, did I already take Augment something? Or I'll probably just get it. Boom. Intimidating powers. Oh, I already have Augment Summoning. Improved initiative. I think I'll wait for it on Animate Dead. Because Augment Summoning, conjure with any summon spell gains, which won't help with Animate Dead. Superior Summoning. Each time you cast a summoning spell that conjures more than one creature, add 1 to the total number of creatures summoned. Definitely do that. I can get Dodge later. Next. Okay, so this one, Beast Shape 1, that's personal. I'm not going to be using that. Displacement. The subject of this spell appears to be about 2 feet away from its true location. The creatures benefit 50% mischance as if it had total concealment. They really tell me to use heroism. 1 friendly creature. The spell imbues a single creature with great bravery and morale in battle. The target gains +2 morale checks. That's gonna make my creature even stronger. And who needs Summon Monster 3 right now? Because summon spells just get stronger and stronger. So we can get Heroism. And then we'll take Superior Summons off and just go get Dodge. So that's put me at 15 AC without armor. Mage Armor is going to make that 19. Shield's going to make that 23. That's decent. Oh, and my Smilodon is large now. Oh, everyone's ready to level up. But Smilodon, 25 strength, 21 con. He's only level 6. My class abilities: Animal Companion. What is this? Sylvan Buttline. Smilodon. Class skill Lord Nature. Greater spell focus Conjuration. I want to start using more conjuration spells later. Okay. The situation growing heated. Varn's guards, their weapons drawn, and opposite a group of settlers who are yelling revolutionary slogan. You see some of the local fishermen among them. There's a half-orc woman in the front row wearing a bright cape and shaking her weapon. She's obviously not from around here. Down with tyranny. We will not be treated like cattle. You can't enslave us. Calm down now. Noticing you, the guard sighs relief. Here's Kyle, the general of the Grace Varn. I'm sure he will deal with your problems, so we can all go home peacefully. Just leader, who are you? Do we care about them? Let's talk to the settlers. Let's ignore the leader. This looks like a tiefling. Or is it a half-orc? The Antamisho. Their problem is the autocracy of the tyrant. Those are just generalities. What happened exactly? Shut your mouth, foreigner. I wasn't talking to you. Citizens of Varnhold, what exactly are you unhappy about? Yeah, I ignore you. Here's the whole story, General. We're from Brevoy. We were tired of working for the Sartova, so we decided to try our luck here in this new land. So we built a farm a couple of miles from Varnhold and started selling in. It was going pretty well too, but then a pestilence struck the cows. They can't even stand, the poor things. Their eyes are dull and they're frothing at the lips. We sent word to His Grace. The Baron did promise to help us settlers, but we got no reply. He didn't even send a doctor or even a bloody scroll. We wanted to forget it and seek our fortune elsewhere, but then this one came. Her name is Leonta Misha. She's from Galt. She said the Baron didn't care about us and wasn't going to help, that all he's good for is taking taxes. She said we should go make some noise, stomp our feet, then maybe His Grace will pay heed to our troubles. Yes, and there's the holes in our boats. Can't catch any fish like that. But the Baron doesn't care. He loves to eat fish, I'm sure, but he's never held a fishing pole in his whole life. Kings, barons, earls, ordinary people are like cattle to the nobility. We will not allow this new state. Obviously, he was sent from Gaul, or she was sent from Gaul, to destabilize. But that's okay. We'll deal with her, and then we'll bolster our city. We will not allow this new state to become yet another prison for the people who groan under the yoke of tyranny. We demand that Magar Varn relinquish his power, proclaim these lands a people's republic, and gather a constituent assembly. Why would I ever do that? So are you here to complain about the sick cows or to demand a people's republic? Make up your mind. Knowledge World 19. There's been constant carnage ever since the revolution in Gout. Every day someone else gets sent to the chopping block. Do you really want the same fate for Varnhold? Dull eyes, froth on the lips. That doesn't sound like an ordinary illness. Do you think someone could have poisoned your cows? I see many of you wearing Abadar's keys. Does the god of civilization approve of such uncivilized? I have more law in nature. Failed. No, why would I? It's only an illness. Or maybe they ate some poisonous grass in the field. Either way, we need help, and the Baron sends us nothing. Citizens, don't listen to the tyrant's henchmen. Don't give up. Fight for your rights. Don't you see? So long as the sovereign rules over you, no one will care about your suffering. Your cows, your fields, your homes, all of this is at risk until you become your own masters. Down with the Baron. The time of the people has come. The Baron is not your enemy, and we don't need to stoop to violence. I will personally see that your troubles get taken care of. If this comes to blows, you won't stand a chance against Varnhold. Now give us the instigator and go home. This woman is the instigator. She puts you up to this. She wants you to fight with the soldiers so that she can play political games while you spill your life's blood. And we don't need to stoop to violence. I will personally see that your troubles get taken care of. Yeah. Aren't your heart... Okay. Keep quiet, you had your say, folks tire up. Forgive us, we didn't mean any harm. This damn troublemaker played us for fools. Throw the snake in prison and we'll just go home. But come to think of it, please send us a doctor or a healing scroll. Our cows keep getting ill and the Baron doesn't help or even reply. If it weren't for the cows, we wouldn't have caused any trouble. All right, so long. Fishermen exchange apprehensive looks. Well, we'll go too, all right. We have some silly things written on our walls. We'll wash them off right away. Okay. Power of diplomacy. Power of persuasion.
The path is clear.
Okay, so that's complete. Cows and the riders over in the Baron now awaits his loyal general's report. So we'll report to him. Let's see what we get. We did level up. I was surprised we level up. That is going longer than I thought, but we have to get ready. And we have to do a quick rest.
Let's head out.
And I have to see the state of the party and see which characters I need. Okay, rest. Okay, so we have to come here to rest. Game autosave. Why does this look exactly like the app? And then, what? Why didn't they let me rest here to begin with? Did I have to do the... I probably could have had to do the mission, but my Saladon is large now. You see how he floats,
Tread lightly.
or he's just gliding along the ground. I call him Ripper. No, I don't have a name for him. I should have came up with a name with him. Okay, Magar, let's talk. So did you handle those troublemakers on top of everything else and uprising just what we need? Report. I have handled the choker. You mentioned some letters that gave you a headache. You mind if I received a letter with some threats? You do know how letters with threats make me laugh. Ha ha ha. Magar doesn't laugh but sullenly articulates each ha, emphasizing his dark mood. As if this whole government headache wasn't enough, now there's another contender from Brevoy, scheming for their own piece of pie. Wonder why he dislikes the alliance between Varnhold and the barony of Shark Hills. Here, read it if you like. I will definitely read it. How are you coping with everything crashing down on you along with the tile? What can you say of Willis Gunson? What does your mercenary gut tell you? I don't care. Report the results. Or he might tell me something. Gunson himself doesn't bother me. It can't hurt to have him in the barony. We still don't have much entertainment here, and Lad is a free circus show for anyone who cares to watch. But that bracelet, you know, I sent scouts to retrace Gunderson's steps, and they couldn't find any sign of him. That's one hell of a location. Hills, mountains, gorges, and 1,000 caves. If he lied about where he found it, we'll be looking for its true origin for years, and I don't like it. Okay. And I know about a dozen unhappy stories there again where an unknown ancient relic suddenly appeared. That's why I'm writing our western neighbor in the Shrike Hills. Maybe they'll have a good sorcerer or a stern who can help us puzzle out what this bracelet is. I wonder if now that I finish with it, will this affect the other playthrough? Maybe. Or this won't happen until after this is played through. Report the results. I haven't handled the troublemakers. The people have calmed down and the rabble rouser is in fetters. Brilliant. I expected nothing less. I'll draw up an order right away to help them with the cow. Of course, we won't go so far as to execute her, but keeping her in prison doesn't make any sense either. Let's take her to the border and give her the boot. Let her slink back to Gaut or wherever else she wants. But if she sets foot in our lands again, she'll have only herself to blame. Although after learning about her tricks, no one else will trust her. Why not kill her? I don't understand. Something else has come up. We need to discuss the new trainees. Recruitment needs to be... What's that noise? Who's making trouble? He's here. Your grace, your hour has come. That didn't sound quite right. I mean, it's your time to shine. To show off a bit, even. Your subjects require your protection. Will you refuse the pitiable creatures of heroic feat? Old Stump has been revealed. You're the pitiable creature. Now stop fussing and be quiet. I'll explain everything myself. A woman wearing simple peasant clothes steps forward, pushing Gunderson aside. Your grace, my name is... whatever that is. Svet Dislava. I'm from the village of Old Stump. We've lived here a long time and always minded our own business, but since you started to rule here, we became, as it turns out, your subject. Well, we paid our taxes on time and brought you grain and meat, but now woe has come upon us, so it's your turn to prove that you're good for more than collecting taxes. I honor my duties to my subject. What has happened? He's in the conversation now. Good. Do you remember, your grace, that unforgettable day of our first acquaintance when we met those terrible, but in a way quite amazing creatures? Well, why do you keep butting in, you rattlebox? You keep quiet. I'm not dumb. I can talk. So your grace, woe has come upon us. Dead cycles have risen from their graves and are moving slowly towards our village. If you don't help us, they'll gobble all of us up in no time. I suggest we let them. What need do we have of subjects who can stand up for themselves? Shall I deal with this myself? Willis, you seem nervous. What is it? Gunderson smiles at you gratefully but looks a little pathetic. Thanks, sweetie. I'm just, Sweetie? Suffle raises an eyebrow. This is what happens with sleeping. Oh, no. Mistake, so you're gonna kill him. I think to a certain extent, I may be partially responsible for what's going on. Metaphorically speaking, because I was first to be attacked by the Cyclops. What if I'm the one who brought them here? Maybe. It's unlikely, I know. Unless they're here to reclaim that bracelet, haha, but calm down. Cyclops are our problem, and we're going to solve it. I'll lead a party personally, Kyle. Choose the best of the Varnhold hosts. We march at once. The others will remain here ready for battle in case the Cyclops come here too. Zombie Cyclops. I'd say it's unheard of, but as this young man pointed out, we've already met them once, and that means we might meet them again. If we're to protect the Baronin, we'll need to find out more about them. I will go with you. We must try to discover where they came from and what we can do to stop them. Thank you, Your Grace. There is another problem, though. The village... Woman lowers her voice. These zombie clubs, they have the power to control a person's mind. When the monsters came, some of our people became insane. They began to worship them. You must do something about these lunatics, or they'll kill us all themselves. Thank you for the warning. We'll do whatever it takes to help your village. Kyle, Suffolk, are you ready? William Scott, what about me? You sit here. If you want to be helpful, keep watch or go to Zerdy. Maybe she needs help moving some bags. We don't need you fighting Cyclops. Fine, if you say so. Gunnarsson looks at you sadly. Take care. Sweetie, we march at once. I need to prepare. Don't take too long. Yeah, I definitely need to prepare. Okay, so I have a lover. Let's see if he's wherever you can kill him. The land around Varnhold is full with secrets. Help the dwellers of Old Stump. Two troubles have fallen upon it. It's under attack by monstrous beasts. Arn must hold back the title to their administrative. Addition, according to a villager named Vetslav. Okay, so yeah, we need to make two characters. And we need to finish selling some stuff. Hopefully retrain. Let's see. Let's talk to Zerdy. Peasant. Zerdy. We're lucky to have a resourceful person like you on our side. Of course, without me, you don't get your hopes up. You are cheerful as always. I need some question. Okay, so I don't get retraining. Maybe they're probably not retraining, you know. Maybe the innkeeper can do that. Thank you for dealing with that wretch. She's right. It was struck dumb with fear when I heard these screams outside. It was just like when they trashed our tavern in Galt. The halfling pours herself a shot, something strong, and gulps it down. What's on the menu? Okay, so this is just food. Okay, exit out. So there's no one here. Maybe the zombie jester. The bar stands before you looking rather bizarre. He clearly inherited his waistcoat, which was once offensive, but is now worn and tattered, covered in motley patches and embroidered skulls. The musician's face is covered with white powder, and his eyes and cheekbones accented with black. So long as your song is not getting old, as long as my song is not getting old, I'll sing of the fool, humble but bold. You there, General, coin for the minstrel? Who are you? A rascal, no, the zombie jester. Let's give him gold coin. You don't look like a zombie. For now, it seems I'm still alive, but Katie only knows what will happen tomorrow. I was given the name for my songs. Other bards sing of heroes and romance, flowers, and other rot. My songs are. The bard strikes a low and distant corner on his sleeve, far more interesting. Where did you find an inn? Blackstone's Ford. If you don't believe me, go there yourself. Look what they have in their pots. What are you singing about? Of horrors and miracles of demons and the dead. I'll sing you to sleep and you'll wet your bed. Here in the stolen lands there are horrors everywhere, enough for a new song every day. Okay. A special dish. Wait, what is that? Whispers of the past. Baron must decide whether such tales are to be paid in the end. Okay, we'll tell him. Okay, so now it's time to create our characters and sell some stuff. The barony is in ruins yet. We're lucky to have a resourceful person like you. I want to take someone from the team or people who know good. Okay, So now we have made our characters. We did that off screen. We leveled them up, and now we just need to go back to the location, and then we're going to prepare for, because we're pretty much ready. We just have to tell them that we're ready to go. So we're going to start off the next episode where we left off here. So thanks for watching.